Conquest of Bursa. With Yenisehir firmly under his control, Osman shifted his focus to the significant and strategically important city of Bursa. Unbeknownst to him, this would be his last military campaign. He ordered the construction of two formidable forts to oversee and encircle Bursa. Once these forts were completed, Osman stationed large garrisons within them. This strategic move enabled his forces to tighten the blockade around Bursa, effectively preventing any supplies from reaching the city. The siege of Bursa proved to be a lengthy endeavor, stretching from 6 to 9 years. This prolonged duration was primarily due to the Ottomans' lack of siege engines and their inexperience in capturing a large fortified city. Throughout this protracted siege, Osman and his military commanders continued to expand their control by conquering smaller Byzantine fortresses in the vicinity of their territory. Several local Byzantine leaders, known as tekfirs, acknowledged Osman's sovereignty and submitted to his rule, with some even converting to Islam. As the siege dragged on, Osman's health began to decline due to gout. Unable to lead his men in further campaigns or witness the ongoing siege, he entrusted his son Orhan with the responsibility of completing the mission. Osman retired to his capital while Orhan took command. Orhan's strategy involved maintaining the blockade without direct fighting, further isolating Bursa by capturing surrounding strongholds. He took Mudanya, severing the city's connection to the sea, and also captured Prenetos on the southern coast of Izmit, renaming it Karamursal after its Muslim conqueror, Karamursal Bey. The last fort to fall was Bais, which overlooked Bursa and was considered its key. It was renamed Orhaneli. Orhan's relentless blockade eventually led to the garrison's despair within Bursa. Recognizing the inevitability of the city's fall to Muslim hands, the Byzantine emperor made the difficult decision to order the evacuation of Bursa. On April 6, 1326, Orhan entered Bursa. The inhabitants, having acknowledged Ottoman sovereignty, were spared from harm and agreed to pay jizya, a tax levied on non-Muslims under Islamic rule. The garrison's leader, Saros, surrendered to Orhan and pledged allegiance to Osman's authority. Saros also converted to Islam and was honored with the title of Bey, a mark of respect for his courage and endurance during the siege. The fall of Bursa marked a significant milestone in the establishment of Ottoman power, setting the stage for further expansion and consolidation of their emerging empire. Death of the legend. Osman I, the founder of the Ottoman Empire, is believed to have lived long enough to witness the fall of Bursa. Orhan, his son, rushed back to Sogit to inform his father of this significant victory. Upon arrival, Orhan was immediately summoned to the deathbed of Osman, who was gravely ill. After hearing the news of Bursa's fall, Osman succumbed to natural causes. Despite not being Osman's firstborn, Orhan was named his successor, as Osman believed Orhan was more fit to rule than his elder half-brother, Alaeddin. Alaeddin was considered more passive and pious, while Orhan was seen as a better leader for the burgeoning empire. Osman's death is commonly attributed to gout, a condition he suffered from for many years. Gout was prevalent in the Ottoman dynasty. Osman I's death followed the deaths of his father-in-law, Sheikh Edebali, and his wife, Rabia Beyla Hatun, whom he buried in Bilchik. After Osman died, his son Orhan moved his body to Bursa, the new Ottoman capital, fulfilling Osman's wish to be buried under a silver dome. In addition to his burial wishes, Osman reportedly left a written will for Orhan. This will instructed his son to continue the conquests and jihad against the Byzantines, adhere to Islamic teachings, seek the company of scholars, improve governance, and dedicate himself to spreading Islam. This legacy of leadership and piety significantly influenced the early years of the Ottoman Empire's expansion and consolidation under Orhan's rule. Legacy of Osman Ghazi. Osman Ghazi, the man who ignited the spark that became a centuries-long empire, casts a long shadow across history. While he never donned the Sultan's crown himself, his leadership as Bey Prince of a small Turkoman principality laid the foundation for the Ottoman dynasty. His strategic conquests and savvy alliances in northwestern Anatolia during the 13th and early 14th centuries transformed a frontier beylik into a powerful entity. Osman's legacy extends far beyond territorial expansion. He established a system of governance that his successors would refine, a blend of Turkish tribal traditions and Islamic principles. His reputation as a pious and just leader, a Ghazi warrior for Islam, inspired future generations of Ottomans. Though the empire crumbled after World War I, The Osmanoglu family, Osman's descendants, continue to exist scattered across the globe. Their presence serves as a living reminder of the dynasty's enduring impact.